Hey everyone, it's Sophia, and today I'm back with another hair tutorial. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do the lace fishtail rosette half updo. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Okay, so to begin, of course, I'm just going to brush through her hair, and today I'm showing you on my mannequin Amelia, which I got off of Amazon. And I'm just going to begin by parting off a little section right above the eyebrow, and then I'm just going to brush that through. And then I'm going to begin a fishtail stitch. So I'm dividing that section into two, crossing the top section over the middle and the bottom section over the middle to the other side. And now I'm just going to do a few stitches of a French fishtail. So I'm just going to take a piece from on top, add a section to that, and then cross both of those sections over to the other side, and repeat the steps on the bottom. So hopefully you can see pretty clearly what I'm doing here. I did my tutorial in this room because I honestly just had the best lighting, and I figured you could see what I was doing the best. So just do a couple stitches of a French fishtail just to kind of get the braid started, and then we're going to move on to a lace fishtail in just a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I've started and I've begun doing a lace fishtail, and I'm only picking up sections from the bottom half now, and when I get to the top, I'm just crossing over the top piece without adding any hair in. So you're going to do about 2 to 3 inches of this process, as many stitches as it takes you just to get all the hair incorporated from right above the ear. And yeah, so this was about I think 2.5 inches of stitching for me, but obviously it depends on the hair you're working with, so just keep doing your lace fishtail until you've gone and incorporated all the hair above the ears. Okay, and now that I've added all of that hair in, I'm just going to continue with, guess what, a regular fishtail stitch. So we basically have done our French fishtail, our lace fishtail, and now I'm just doing a fishtail stitch for about the same amount of inches that I did for the lace fishtail. Okay, now we're going to begin doing another lace fishtail, but this time we're incorporating the hair from the opposite side of the head. And you're just going to pick up a tiny little piece and then add it to the top section of your fishtail, and then cross over the bottom section without adding in any hair. And you're going to do this for about 5 to 6 stitches, and I eventually turn the mannequin so you can see what I'm doing better, but hopefully that makes sense, where you cross over the top section and add in a tiny little section from the opposite side of the head, and then on the bottom you don't add in any hair, you just cross over. So you're going to do just a couple stitches of that, and then we'll continue. Okay, now that I have incorporated all of the hair over the ear on the opposite side, I'm just going to continue with a regular fishtail stitch just to finish out using that hair. And you can definitely pancake this braid if you want. I kind of prefer not to, only because I think it makes the rosette kind of stand out more, but it's totally up to you. Okay, so I'm just going to secure that off with a little clear elastic because her hair color is blonde and I want that to be hidden as best as possible. And then once I have that secured off, I'm just going to find a section from right underneath where I did all of that lace braid stitching in the middle. And I found it was easier to actually clip the top section out of the way, the former braid you did. You'll probably just find it's easier to work with. So I just grabbed a bobby pin and just simply pin that out of the way just temporarily. And now you're going to take that section again from right underneath where that stitching is, so it'll hopefully be hidden. And you're just going to do another fishtail stitch. And eventually you'll see that I'm going to pancake one side of this braid, and I went with the side that my lace fishtail is on, so like that side of the head, but it's totally up to you, whatever way you want to roll your flower eventually. So just decide that, and then you're going to pancake those edges as far as you can, because obviously you want this rosette to look very flower-like, I guess. I don't know what exactly to say for that, but you know, you kind of want to have that look. So just pancake the one side, and then we'll keep going. Okay, once I have pancaked the one side of the braid, I'm just tying it off again with another clear elastic. And again, use whatever hair tie matches the color of the hair you're working with. Okay, so go ahead and let down that top portion as carefully as you can to make sure to kind of get rid of all the frizz that might have occurred. Okay, so now I'm just showing you another option what you could do once I've gotten rid of that the little bump I had. You could simply just twist the two together and just kind of twist it into a bun. That is the first option. Not my favorite, but of course you could do it. It kind of covers up all of that lace stitching that you did earlier. So what I did is I rolled up the first fishtail to kind of be the center of the flower, and I pinned it right underneath where that stitching was done. And I only needed to use like 2 or 3 bobby pins for this little bit. But just pin as much as you need, as you know, until it feels secure to you. Okay, so now with my larger fishtail, I'm just going to wrap that around, and you can see that the side that we pancaked kind of becomes like the petals. So just arrange that however you want, and then I'm just going to begin pinning that into place. And again, I only use like 3 or 4 bobby pins. And my biggest tip when pinning any flower hairstyle is to catch only the littlest bit of hair from the braid itself, and use most of the hair that you're catching, the actual hair that's just being left down, if that made any sense. But that's the way that I find it's easiest to hide your bobby pins. So just catch a little bit of the hair and then pin with most of the hair that's left, you know, hanging down, and it'll keep it secure and also hide your bobby pins. So just use, you know, just practice as best you can, and that's the completed style. So just arrange and fix whatever needs to be fixed, but this is your completed lace fishtail rosette half updo. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that anytime you recreate any of my hairstyles that you find here on YouTube or on my Instagram, to show me using the hashtag braids_by_sophia_recreations, and I might feature them, and because I love seeing what you guys do. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!